So we're gonna start off, if everyone's ready, with some on-the-spot marching. So we can just keep it at a light intensity for now.
I wanna let it take control, 'cause every time that she gets close, yeah.
So we're just gonna get our blood pumping, get our bodies moving, get it ready for all the exercise we're about to do. If you want to increase the intensity, you can do some hand taps.
I've been shaking, I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions, baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decisions, baby, there's nothing holding me back.
You can also do the seated, so just sit down, marching. Good job.
She says that she's never afraid. Just picture everybody naked.
I'm gonna keep it going for a few more seconds.
Locked away, not really into hesitation. Pulls me in enough to keep me guessing.
Right, now we're gonna switch to some diagonal ones. So if you have enough space, you just start doing side to side. If you want to incorporate your hands as well,
I've been shaking, I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions, baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decisions.
Good work, everyone. You can also do this seated, so all you have to do is come back to the chair, and you're going out.
There's nothing holding me back. Lost our minds and we took it way too far. I know we'd be alright.
Okay.
Would be alright if you were by my side and we stumbled in the dark. I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright. 'Cause if we lost our minds and we took
last 10 seconds.
it too far, I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright if you were by my side. We stumbled in the dark. I know we'd be alright. We would be alright.
Okay, now we're gonna keep the same pattern going, but this time, when you take your one step, when you take your step, you include a leg lift. So it's gonna be kind of like this. So just good job, everybody. If this one is too much, you can go back to just doing this one. Okay, now we're gonna make it a little bit more difficult. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna add some coordination into it. So this time you're gonna take a step, go back, and then up. So 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. To simplify, you can go back to the previous one where you take a few steps and just do the one. All right, good job, everybody. We have about 30 seconds more to go, and we're gonna go into some jumping jacks without the jumping. All right, so the next one is gonna be just, oh, I don't know if you can see me well enough. So,
All black shades when the sun come through. It's on like everything goes. Wild life, baby, to the freak it shows. What happens to that body is a private show. Stays right.
okay, good job.
I like a mundane.
You can also do this seated. I just can't show you because I had to move my chair away. Okay.
We get insane.
There you go. And if you feel that you don't have the full range of motion in your shoulders, you can also keep your arms kind of like this. Just at about chest height. All right, 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good job, everybody. Have some water. You can keep walking in place. Give me a thumbs up if you're feeling warm. Right, so now we're gonna move into our dynamic stretches. So these can be seated as well as standing. Alright, so we're just gonna start off with some shoulder rolls. So all you're doing is just rolling your shoulders backwards, slowly. Make sure you're engaging all those muscles, getting your shoulders up to your neck, all the way around, nice and slowly. You're gonna flip the direction and go forwards now, or backwards if you started with going forwards. Okay, we're gonna do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we're gonna hold our hands just to your sides, and you're gonna bring your hand up to your head. So just doing these. So we're stretching up out the shoulders. Okay. We're gonna do 5 more each side. 1, Right, 9, 10. Now we're gonna switch it around and we're gonna go towards our back. So you're keeping your hands on your sides, and this time you're doing this. So just moving your hand towards your lower back. This is what it would look like. Right. 5, 5. And 2 more. 2. Now we're gonna mix both of those up and we're gonna alternate. So one hand is gonna go up on your head and the other one is going to your lower back. So just like that. Okay. I'll do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, everybody. You could have some water if needed. I think I'll have some. So we're gonna move into stretching out just your trunk. So we're just gonna twist your body to the side, nice and slow. And of course, it can also be done standing. if you want to keep your heart rate up a little. Right, last 3. Okay. Now we're just gonna do some big arm stretches. So you're gonna start out with your hands just here. And you're gonna stretch it out like that. Go up to the ceiling and then back around. Then stretch arm up to the ceiling. Okay. Hold it up. Good job, everybody. Last one. Okay. Now we're gonna stretch our legs a little. I think I'm gonna move the chair. So you can do this leaning against your chair, but also towards a wall. I think I'll use a wall just because it might be easier. So what you're doing is just lifting your toes up. So so just lifting each toe up all the way to your tippy toe. You want to stretch the back of your legs with this one.
Pushing, I'm pulling away from you. I give and you take. Young blood, see you want me, out of your life, and I'm just a dead man walking tonight. But you need it, yeah, you need it, all of the time, yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Now you're just gonna stand up. And you're gonna put your heel on the ground, and you're just gonna wanna bend down a little bit so that you feel the stretch in your hamstring, so the back of your leg once again. And we're gonna hold it there just for 1, 2, 3, and we can switch that around. Hold it for 5.
One of us gets too drunk and calls about 100 times.
Switch it around again.
We've been calling, baby. Nobody can take my place. When you looking at those changes, hope to God you see my face.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. All right, and we're just gonna finish off with some ankle circles. So this can be done seated or standing, but basically you're just rolling your ankle. So you could do a clockwise motion and then switch to counterclockwise. Okay, so you can switch now. Right. Good work, everybody. We're gonna switch legs. We're gonna go clockwise or counterclockwise and then switch halfway. And you can switch directions. Okay, and that's, you can have some water.
Excellent. Thank you, Christiana.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so yeah, if there's any questions that come up at any point, feel free to put them in the chat, or you could raise your hand. I can always pause the recording. Can people hear me okay with the music? Okay, sorry, I should have had it lower from the start. So yeah, today we're gonna focus on interval training. So we're going to be using some resistance exercise, some more aerobic exercise, but we're going to be going for 40 seconds on and then 20 seconds off. So our first exercise is going to be coming forward and back. So if you're seated, you can go forward and back like that. Standing, you can go forward and back like so, depending on how much intensity you want. You can go further or farther, or if jumping exercises are okay for you, you can do a hop. Okay, so 3 different levels, and we'll have our resistance band ready, which I do not. So our second exercise will be pummeling. So putting the band under your feet, and then tracing circles. Okay, so let's go in 30 seconds. If you want to stay active, you can march on your feet. And yeah, we're going to end up doing each exercise twice. Okay, so going in 10 are forward and back. In 3, 2, 1. So right here. Here, it's nice to have shoes. Socks aren't ideal, it's a little slippery. So don't do as I do. Good work. Keep it going. We have 20 seconds left. And yeah, keep moving. I just hear a little bit of static, but not sure. Oh, okay, there we go. Good, keep it going. 8 seconds. Notice we're going with 1 foot, so when we come back to it, you can switch it up. That's time there. We'll grab our resistance band. And in 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. So yeah, this one similar to a bicep curl, but we're kind of coming on the inside and then slightly outside. Call this one pummeling. So in wrestling, people are always trying to work to get inside control. This is a good exercise to practice that. You never know when it could come in handy. Good job. 10 seconds left. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, so yeah, each exercise one more time. We'll go in 10. Feel free to march in place or 2-step in between if you want to keep moving. Going in 3, 2, 1. So yeah, I'm going to start with my left foot. You know what? I think it's these new headphones. When I jump, it gives a bit of feedback. Interesting. Sounds like I'm listening to wind. Good job. 10 seconds left. Three, 2, 1. Good work. Resistance band, and yeah, it could be seated as well. Putting the band down at your heels. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Good job. 15 seconds. 10. And 3, 2, 1. Good work. Next two exercises, we're going to do our X rows. So switching it up, crossing back like this. And then the other one could simply be a leg press like this. And then harder version would be a reverse lunge, knee coming up. Okay, so there's a gentler version, and then there's a fairly hard version. We're going to start with the rows, and let's go in 5, 3, 2, 1. So we're across here. Our elbows are flared out a little bit. You can change up the width of your feet however you'd like. See how it feels maybe a little bit different, a little bit wider. We're going to get a bit more of the mid-back than the lower back or lower latissimus, which is our upper back muscles. Good work. 5. And time. Okay, so leg press 4, reverse lunge coming up in 10. Just remember which leg you started on so we can switch next time. 3, 2, 1. Good job. 20 seconds left. And 10. 3, 2, 1. Okay, apologies. I do want to just switch headsets here. So we'll get ready for the rows. Hopefully these will work. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me okay? Oh, thumbs up. Okay. So let's get ready for a row in 3, 2, 1. So yeah, it sounds silly, but the headphones I was wearing are new, and I tend to sweat a lot, and I don't really want to use those for these harder exercise classes. Good job. 15 seconds. And 5. Time. Good work. Okay, so second side. Let's go in 10. So we're doing a leg press or a reverse lunge. 3, 2, 1. Right here or here. Okay, good work. And sorry, 10 seconds left from here. Good work. 5. And time. Good job. Okay, so we'll move on. We have a squat, some type of squat, and then a two-step. And it could just be a regular two-step or more of a skating two-step or a glide, however you'd like to do it. For this squat, you could do a chair squat for a gentler form, or without the chair. And then the harder version will be a pickup squat. So I pick it up, put it down, and then switch, keeping my frame square so I'm not rotating. And if you want to make it a little bit easier, you could use a water bottle that's a little bit higher, something like that. Okay, let's go in 20 seconds. Okay, in 5. Okay, here we go. Squats. Seconds left. Good work. And 5. Good time. Okay. Two-step coming up. And we'll go in 5. Okay, so let's get into it. Yeah, you can make it look more like a skating movement if you are using that outside arm. Bend it.
Come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop it, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody
15 seconds
like
left.
me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me.
3,
Come on now,
2,
follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead.
Good work. So one more of both of those. Squat. Skater. So yeah, definitely pace yourself on these. You can always take a pause in between repetitions and go for it when you're ready. So yeah, if you find it's too difficult, just take a pause in between as much time as you need. Good work.
I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of when we came, we let the story begin. We're going out on our first date.
15 seconds
You
left.
and me are thrifty, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag and I fill up the plate. We talk for hours and hours about the sweet and the sour and how your family's doing okay. And leaving, getting in a taxi,
2,
kissing the backseat, tell the driver make the
1.
radio play. And I'm singing like, girl, you
Good
know
job.
I want your love. Your love was handmade
Step
for
nice and
somebody
light,
like
and then we'll
me.
pick it up
Come on now, follow my
in
lead.
10
I
seconds.
may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put
Go
that
in
body
3,
on me. Come
2,
on now, follow my lead.
1.
Come on now, follow my lead.
Yeah, great question about how deep do you take the squat. I will show that right after this set.
Although my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room, and now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something
Good work. 20 seconds.
I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with your body.
And 5.
I'm in love with your body. Every day
Okay, time. Good work. Grab a sip of water. We have one more combo like that. But yeah, in terms of how deep your squat is, that's really, I'd say up to how comfortable you feel with it. So with a chair squat, the height of the chair is going to make it harder if it's lower. So this is more of a step, so it's actually lower than a typical chair. That would be totally fine if you're able to do the movement properly. So you'll pause the music. So yeah, I generally recommend that people, if they're doing a body weight squat, to work over time, whether it's weeks or months, to getting down to parallel, their thigh parallel with the ground. But if that's too challenging, you can definitely start with a smaller squat. What I look for in terms of telling people how far to go is, one thing is if their knees really start to collapse, that's something that we want to avoid if they start to collapse toward each other. Another thing is sometimes when people are lacking a little bit of flexibility in the ankles, is their ankles start to come up. So that's where I would kind of stop it, is where can you do good technique to? If that's all the way down here, then that's great. If not, yeah, just back off a little bit and then work up toward that level where your thighs are parallel with the ground. And when that becomes easier, now you can start to add some weights, or there's even ways to add the resistance band. Great question. Next one we're gonna do is a jumping jack. That's our second exercise. And our first exercise is gonna be a chest press with a knee up. If you are seated or standing, really trying to squeeze the abdominals. Okay, we're not bending our head down, keeping the head straight, but coming forward with the arms. So yeah, let's go in 15 seconds. And yeah, with the band, if you find it really easy, you could always double up. Okay, we'll go in 3, 2, 1. So yeah, chest press, knee up. Good job. So my fists are staying forward the whole time, keeping an equal distance so we're not coming in toward each other. Straight out. Good work. 5 seconds. And time. Jumping jacks. Okay, and yeah, I'll say you can also switch up the angle on this one. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. So you can go forward, you can go backward. Same thing, the jumping version. Good job. Come you well prepare and no mama you never shed tear car you up set things year after year and you give the youth love beyond compare. 10 seconds left. Already pops disappear in a wrong bar can't find him nowhere. Steadily your workflow everything you know so you're not stop no time for your and time. Good work. Okay, so one more set of chest press. One more set of the jumping jacks. Okay, we'll go in 5. Okay, go for it. Halfway there. 15 seconds.
Now she got a 6-year-old, trying to keep him warm, trying to keep out the cold. When he looks in her
5.
eyes, he don't know he is safe when she says,
Okay,
she
time.
tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm
Jumping
gonna
jacks
give
in
you all of my
15.
love. Nobody matters like you. Stay up there. She tells him your life ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're gonna grow and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I got to do.
Okay, let's go for it. And if you want another version, you can come together and bend down. So we're kind of hugging our knees or just coming down a little bit. You can choose the level you want to go to. Good work, 10 seconds left. And time. Well done. Okay. Hopefully you're feeling good. Hard part is done. Catch our breath. Grab a sip of water and then we'll get into some stretches.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been.
Okay, so let's stretch out our chest and shoulders up against the wall, placing a hand and turning away. If you're staying seated, you grab the back of your chair and just turn away a little bit.
I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the...
Okay, let's switch sides. Okay, our open door stretch on a table or the back of a chair. Same thing if you're seated, or if you want to do a child's pose on the ground, you can do that as well.
I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings they would drown, but they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down like...
Good work. Hip flexors. So in the chair, placing one thigh this way, and the front of the chair would be right here. And the rest of the other leg is off. If you're seated up like this, or if you want to use something soft like a pillow, place that on the ground.
The blood in my veins, oh, ooh, the blood in my veins, oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down like...
Okay, switch sides. Okay, let's repeat that one. And if you want, you can add a little variation. So if I'm doing this side, side that's back. For all those different versions, you could gently bend to the opposite side.
I know he's just not right for you. And you could tell me if I'm off, but I see it on your face when you say that he's the one that you want. And you're spending all your time in this wrong situation, and anytime you want it to stop, I know I can treat you better than he can.
Switch it up. Other side.
Gentleman, tell me why are we wasting time on all your wasted crown when you should be with me instead? I know I can treat you better than he can. I'll stop time for you the second you say you'd like me to.
Okay, excellent. So yeah, that stretch we did earlier with Christiana, but we're gonna hold it for a little bit longer as we're trying to work on flexibility, recovering. Also do it seated as well. Okay, other side.
Give me a sign, take my hand, we'll be fine. Promise I won't let you down. Just know that you don't have to do this alone. Promise I'll never let you down. 'Cause I know I can treat you
Okay, good work. So one more stretch, left hand to right knee, twisting to the right.
Gentleman, tell me why are we wasting time on all your wasted grind when you should be with me instead? I know I can treat you better than he can. Better than he can.
All right, and we'll twist. Right hand, the left knee, twisting to the left. Okay, well, great work today, everyone. Thanks so much for coming, and hope to see you soon. Enjoy your weekend.